It's an exciting day. It's finally happening. So, I think it was almost a year ago now. You can go back and check the videos. But I told you that I was getting a new transmission in the MR2, and it's finally happening. It's just taken a long time to get into ETL Motorsports' garage. It's kind of hard to say. It used to be called ETL Garage. It's really easy to say. But anyway, ETL Motorsports is going to be doing the install. And I've had the parts for a while, but I just haven't been able to get it in. It's finally happening. I'm really excited about it. So it's going to be the transmission, the clutch, the flywheel, and of course all the accompanying parts with the bearings, axles, etc., the whole 9 yards. Super exciting. I'll catch up with you guys when I'm actually there, and we'll take a look at things. Okay, so he turned out to actually not be at the shop when I dropped the car off, and nothing really happened with the car for a while, as you'll see, but life goes on one way or another. Okay, here we go. Okay, so a lot has happened since when I first dropped the car off, both away from the shop and at the shop. It's been quite the wait, but things have been happening. Recently, he's been working on it quite a bit, as you can see from some of those clips. So I'm heading over there to go check it out. All right, let's go check out what's happening. Just up on the lift. A lot of parts on the floor. The master at work. What's up, GB?
Yeah, it's fine.
So looks like you're greasing something up here. What are you working on right now?
Just greasing the inner lip for the axle seal.
Okay.
We replaced them for you.
Thank you, thank you. As they should be.
Well, they were damaged also when they shipped the transmission from Japan.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, this transmission is, as he just said, from Japan, and it's a LSD, but aftermarket. So it has a Cusco LSD, which hopefully is working well. We won't really know for sure until we actually get to test it. I guess once you're done with the seals, what are we actually doing next? Are you going to actually insert the axles, or what's the next step?
Well, yeah, right now I'm doing the electric speed sensor.
Oh, right, okay. That is... I thought I saw it around here a second ago.
I already installed it.
Oh, you already installed it?
Yeah, it's already there.
Oh, okay. So speed sensor, axles. And then we need to replace the hubs, right?
Yes.
So right now we're still looking at the NA. Get those changed to the turbo ones. Got the mold tool over here. We're gonna be putting in like cheaper oil though, just because we'll need to be flushed right away. And then after we drive just a little bit, then we'll be putting this in. So it's not gonna be ready today. There's still more things to do. Of course, all of this has to go back on once, get the axles and everything like that in there, shifter cables, etc. But progress is being made.
Not many people get to see under Snow White's skirt.
True story. Although I was joking earlier, you might have seen my post already. I was like, maybe I should rename her Sleeping Beauty.
I did, I liked it.
Just been chilling for a while.
Yeah.
But
She ate the wrong apple.
she ate the wrong apple. Hopefully she'll be out on the road pretty soon though. I guess we got axles, shifter cable, hubs, and then of course putting all of this stuff back on. And then later on, then the downpipe and the boost controller. Which I guess we're gonna do the first time we flush the transmission oil.
Yeah.
GB found a small leak. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Looks like it's coming underneath the turbo. Most likely the oil return line gasket.
And you were
We'll
saying,
take care of that when we do the downpipe also.
cool, cool. So no like real cause for concern.
No.
But it's just something that kind of gets old, right?
Yeah, eventually.
Oh, almost tripped on the bolts. Passenger side's going in. So driver's side is already all linked up. Camera got blinded for a second there. We just checked to make sure that it is in fact an LSD by rotating it. Hopefully it works still though when it's actually under load. Cross your fingers. There's no real reason to think that it wouldn't, but won't know until we try it. Alright, that's it for now. Going to lunch. It is hot out here like no other, and humid. Anybody on the East Coast is probably laughing. It's not really that humid, but it's super hot. And I gotta get going, but we will come back in a moment for you guys. I don't know how long for me, but when more stuff happens. So catch you guys in a minute. Okay, just picked up the MR2, but not permanently. It's not actually done yet, but I'm taking it to break in the clutch. So it has break-in gear oil. We're gonna drain it and then put in the better gear oil. So I should drive it for a little while and then we'll be bringing it back next week. I still have no AC. Did I mention that before? So I'm getting the AC replaced or repaired or whatever because it's leaking, and I'm gonna die on the way home. I got some ice packs, got one behind my back, and the fan going, hopefully just so I don't die quite as much. We're gonna have to wait to see the car again, so more life stuff.
Verified passion features and passion
And that brings us to the garage here today, current time. If you watched my last vlog, that was like, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, you'll know that I've had the car back for, I don't know, a month and a half or so before I was able to get it back in after those break-in miles. So you can go check that out, see what's happened since. But the car is done, sort of. But let me go ahead and start it up and back it out here, and I can show you a full tour of what all the upgrades were, because a lot of exciting things have happened. So Okay, so we are out and we can see what happened. You can see the fit in the garage. I have to keep my mirrors folded in like this on both sides because it's a really tight squeeze with everything. But anyway, it's back. So what has happened? So total list of parts that were installed. I got the E153 transmission with an LSD. So that's a Cusco LSD. It's been pretty cool actually. It's not too aggressive, but I'll tell you more about it when we actually do the comparison test, which will be the next video that will come out. But it works when it needs to work, and I don't feel it constantly every time I'm just like pulling away from the stoplight, so that's cool too. What else? I got a downpipe and boost controller, so that is one of the major things that was done since I got the car back. So that's a Burke downpipe and a Blitz boost controller. So it has a really deep, aggressive tone to it now, more so than it did before. One of the things that I'm actually not super crazy about since I got it back is the smell, which I kind of knew was going to happen because it doesn't have a cat anymore. It's definitely, you can smell that exhaust gas more. But one of the cool things about it is that it's loud when I rev it, and it's a little more aggressive kind of idling here, but when I'm just driving down the freeway, I don't really notice a difference. Like, it's not like way louder just cruising, so that's cool. I was pleasantly surprised on that. What else was done? Oh, obviously clutch and flywheel. So it has a Clutchmasters clutch, and it is the 350 model. And I also got a Fidanza lightweight flywheel, which I wasn't really sure how much it would affect it, but sorry, I think I might be covering up the mic, so sorry if sound quality has been like super crappy. I just had to grab the GoPro really quick and I just wasn't prepared, so sorry about that if the audio has been really crappy. But anyway, it like really allows it to rev up a lot quicker. It was one of those things where it's like, oh, lightweight flywheel, theoretically that's good, but I really wasn't sure like in reality how big of a difference that would make. But I noticed it spools a lot quicker and easier. And I'm saying this from my experience before I even got the downpipe, because of course that made a difference in how easy it can spool as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been a long road, but the final result has been pretty sweet. So here's a shot of the engine bay. Little cosmetic upgrade there. You'll see that now I have a black Cerakoted heat shield. And I also got the downpipe Cerakoted as well, which technically you can probably see it, but I don't know if you can really tell any difference just by looking at it. So yeah, that's what's happened. It's been, like I said, a really long wait. It's been a learning experience. Thank you for coming along with me, and we'll actually have a full test of the car in the next video. We'll take it up to GMR and do the highway cruising as well, of course. So the video that I came out like over a year ago at this point, where I did the test with the S54, we'll do all the comparisons, see how it does up in the mountains and on the freeway with the new transmission, and of course all the other upgrades. It feels fast, so I have two different boost settings on the boost controller right now, and I have it routed into I have it routed into the glove box here, so I'm probably gonna do some way of like actually mounting it up here or something like that, but I just wanted it hidden because, you know, I could have put it over here, which, you know, would have been pretty cool actually, but I just didn't really want to drill into this or mess that up, and I don't want it anywhere out here obvious, you know, just want to keep things a little more subtle. But anyway, I have a high boost and low boost setting, so I'm running on 14 PSI for the low boost and 16 for the high boost. So theoretically, with the boost controller, downpipe and all this, I gained like 40 horsepower. And, you know, who knows what it'll actually dyno at. Hopefully I'll get it back on a dyno again to see what really happened. But I gotta say, it feels fast. So can't wait to show you guys that later. Some weird issues it still has though. as you recall, I was getting the AC fixed. That's not really working so well, so I got to go back and get that sorted out. So not really too happy with that. Also, a weird issue came up with my speedometer. It like hops and it's just not reliable at all. So I think there's something wrong with the speed sensor. So it's got to go back to get that fixed as well. So some kind of weird things that still need to be sorted out that are going to be taken care of under warranty, as I'm told. But hey, it's back. I've had a ton of fun with it and can't wait to do more. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys later. Oh, we gotta do a rev test, right? Sound check.